Namaste everyone. Welcome to another episode of Spirituality and Healing Stories with Tulsi. Today we have with us a very special guest, Nisha Jain. She has done her diploma in digital electronics engineering and she came into pranic healing in 1998, and it's almost 23 years that she is an instructor of pranic healing with Yoga Vidya Pranic Healing Foundation of Maharashtra. Currently, she teaches pranic psychotherapy course as well as the Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul. She is also a mother of two kids and she is a family person, and she is one of those lucky people who got to meet Grandmaster Choa. So Nisha, welcome to our show.
Thank you, Tulsi. Thank you.
So can you tell us more about yourself? How did you come into pranic healing? How did your journey start?
My journey to pranic healing was started due to my parents. Actually, my parents, both of them are pranic healing instructors and pranic healers, and they ventured into a lot of other spiritual schools before going to pranic healing. So the first call that they had, I got a call from somebody that there is a pranic healing course that is happening and your parents are registered. And as soon as they came home, I was like, which animal healing are you going to do now? Because I heard prani healing. So that was like my first encounter. What is this pranic healing? So then they explained that there is something, a course which is related to energy. And initially I thought it was just another course that they are learning out of those many courses that they have already learned. But when they started applying the healing to me, it would work. So I would, as a child, I would be happy to receive the healing when there was pain, when there was hurt, or when it was my exam timing. But the journey changed for me when the first time my father told me that our guru, Grandmaster Choa is going to come and we have to go to meet him. And I said, no way, I'm not coming because I have my exam tomorrow. I was in, I don't remember, 8th or ninth grade at that time.
Oh wow, that is.
And he said, no, there's nothing.
You were pretty young then.
Yeah, I said, nothing doing, I'm not coming. And he said, no, you have to come. And I had to go. And I was grumbling and, not very happy to be not able to study for the exam. But I went there. We were waiting, and there was a pranic healing demo which was going to be shown by the teacher. And I remember clearly it was like an auditorium, open auditorium in South Mumbai. And I was waiting, okay, what is this person going to do now? Okay, anyways, I do get healing from my mom and dad. But the moment, that was my first glimpse of the teacher, Grandmaster Choa. The moment he entered the area, I think the energy changed. Somewhere, all my complaints, all my, anger vanished. And then he explained about pranic healing. I don't even remember what he said. And I was just enjoying the entire thing. And then at the end, he gave like a mass healing. He gave some blessings, which changed our mood completely. We reached home pretty late. I didn't get enough time to study. But the first day, the next day, I went to my exam, and the first thing that I came home and told my mom was, when is your teacher coming back next? I have another difficult exam coming up. When can I get his blessings again? So this was what attracted me and my first meeting with my teacher.
So, what was your first impression of Grandmaster Choa?
Oh, it was completely charismatic, mesmerizing. The aura of the teacher, the energy of the teacher, it was truly as if you knew that I have to be here. I have to go there and I have to be near him. It was so magnetic. The energy was really different.
Wow. So, you had many chances to meet Master. So, is there any specific story that you'd like to share with us?
Many stories that we have been and met Master. But yes, I remember like that was one of our thing that we used to. I mean, I was lucky to have that privilege that whenever we would go to the ashram, Master would meet us at least even for 5 minutes, and that is when we would give our donation to him, and he would decree for us. And then he would ask, always ask. He was so humble, he was so gentle. Every time, even though he had a lot of meetings, a lot of people coming up to him and a lot of things to do, but if he was with us, he would give that time to us, look into our eyes and ask us, how are you doing, how is your family, what do you want, how is life going. So these were some common questions that the teacher always asked. And if we met the teacher, like say for example in January, and the teacher would come back in August around his birthday, and you know what, he would take up from the same question that he left us last time. He would remember exactly what conversation he had with you. So if he had mentioned about a problem or about something personal, he would exactly ask the same question again. So how about that, what was that going on, or how is this going on. I mean, he has so many students, so many countries to go, so many places to go. And to each and every disciple, he would, when he would meet them, that, that bond that he had was very, very special.
Wow, and I'm sure that would really make everyone feel so special that you're meeting the teacher and he has thousands and thousands of students, yet he remembers your name and he asks you, "Oh, how are you doing? How are things going?" That's really amazing. So, any other special moment that you shared with Grandmaster Choa?
Yes. So, yes, there were a lot of retreats, and one of the retreats, where we were going, and there were mass healing happening. I mean, the teacher was just demonstrating the power of healing or spoken words and character building. So these things, I mean, we have seen the teacher healing people, and we have obviously seen miraculous healings happening. But as time went by, like when we started meeting him in 2000, 2001, and just after a few years, when he would come down in 2004 or 5, there was a vast difference in his energy, in the healings and the energy of the teacher. So the teacher was asking, do any one of you want to experience the power of spoken words and character building? And everybody's like, yes, master. So then he asked, okay, do any one of you have any pain or problem? And somebody like, okay, master, yes, I have this problem. So then he would get up, master would say, yes, you are healed, and check your pain, check how it is. And then the person would say, yes, it is 60% better, it's 80% better. He called another person, he called another person. By the time it was chance for the fourth person, he would raise up the hand, trying, and Atma Namaste Guru, and then he would sit down. Oh, master, it's healed already. Thank you, master, for the healing. So the healing was so fast, so miraculous, and his energy was so strong that even if just the thought of receiving healing, the energy would already be there and the energy would already heal. So I found it so very lucky to be in the presence of the teacher, who is such a great soul, whose energy, whose magnetic energy was so powerful that he could like instantly heal. And not just that, the teacher already told that this is not what I want you to do. I have empowered you with all the techniques and you can duplicate the same. Nobody usually would reveal their secret cards to the people, right? But our teacher, he was so generous that he not only showed us miracles, but also showed us the technique how to perform these miracles. So that is really amazing.
Wow, amazing experiences. So, do you feel that after coming into pranic healing, your life has changed? Do you feel any transformation in your life through the teachings of pranic healing and Arhatic Yoga?
Yes, definitely. Pranic healing and Arhatic yoga has got a lot of balance in my life. It has empowered me a lot. And initially, I was a person, I mean, I started young, but even though when I was young, there were a lot of temper issues, like teenagers, and I want this. There were a lot of things, I was a lazy person. I used to get angry quite often. I used to get irritated, but over the period of time, with the practice of pranic healing and Arhatic yoga, all these qualities have become positive ones, and it has helped me to have my patience, to balance my life, balance my work, my family. and my spiritual life very easily. Also, it gives me a lot of energy to do things that I want to do over the whole day. So my friends often keep on asking me, how do you manage to do all these things together? I have a family to take care of, I have my business to take care of, and along with that, I am a pranic healing instructor and managing all these things along with the children and everything else, and also having my personal time with my family out. So all this is possible because of the energy that we get from pranic healing. So yes, pranic healing definitely has helped me in my business, with my children, keeping my emotions in control, and not to forget about prosperity. Business is always great, it just keeps flowing without you taking much effort in that.
Wow, that's great. So, and these days it's so important to have the work life balance. And I think if people come into pranic healing and even achieve that one small target of having, the work life balance, that sorts out many things for many people. So, is there any last message that you'd like to give to our viewers?
Yes, all the people who want to achieve success in life, I feel that pranic healing or energy is one of the factors that contribute majorly in our success in life. So, if we know about these secret laws of energy, that would contribute greatly to the success of your life. Besides your education, besides all the qualities that you already have, because without the energy factor, you might have a lot of IQ, but if your EQ is not right, if the emotional quotient is not right, then all this intelligence that we have, all the studies that we have taken, sometimes are not helpful when we need it the most. So, just this simple twin heart meditation, which is taught to people by the teacher, is such a great tool to help us, balance our emotions. And pranic healing definitely for everybody to learn. I would recommend that.
Amazing. So, Nisha, it's been lovely chatting with you. So, thank you for being a guest on our show. Thank you, everyone, for watching today's episode of Spirituality and Healing Stories with Tulsi. We will see you soon with the next episode. Namaste, stay blessed.
Thank you.